In this module, we will discuss conflict management styles and strategies for effective communication. To start off with, what is conflict? Conflict is a disagreement that arises when two or more parties perceive a threat to their interests, needs, or concerns. And our response to conflict is influenced by our culture, family background, personality, previous experiences, and values. There are many root causes to conflict. Conflict can stem from misunderstandings, poor communication, lack of planning, frustration, stress, and burnout. When people first think of conflict, it often comes with a negative connotation attached. However, conflict isn't always a bad thing. Here are some of the reasons why conflict can be beneficial. Conflict can provide you with an opportunity to grow. It can allow you to understand yourself and others better. Handling conflict also demonstrates respect and self-control. And once an outcome is reached, it can benefit all those involved. How do you handle conflict? Most of us use a variety of styles depending on the person we are talking to, the situation, and our given stress level. How we deal with our roommate is likely to be very different than how we deal with our group leader in class. In this next section, we will look at the various conflict management styles. The first style is the turtle, which personifies the style of avoidance. The strength of this style is that the person can easily look past conflicts and realizes most conflicts will solve themselves. They are calm on the outside and help de-escalate emotions in conflict. The struggle with this style is the tendency to minimize, deny, and avoid conflict altogether. The second style is the fox, which is an example of the conflict management style compromise. Their strength is communication and a willingness to find win-win or lose-lose compromises. Often the fox is able to craft intelligent intermediate solutions. The struggles are deceptiveness and manipulation. People may feel outfoxed and cheated by foxes. The next style is the teddy bear, or accommodation. The strength of this style is how likable and lovable this person is in most situations. How could you be mad at them? They want and need harmony. They will accept blame just to bring peace to angry situations. The struggle of the style is that a teddy bear may be taken advantage of, becoming a doormat. They can enable others by not allowing them to face and wrestle with conflict. The shark style of conflict management is competition. The strength of this style is the ability to be strong, courageous, and bring conflict out into the open quickly. A shark is a leader that can confront bullies. The struggles are becoming too pushy, tactless, and hurting people's feelings. Sharks can escalate emotions and create barriers easily. The last style of conflict management is the owl, or collaboration. The strength of this style is integrity. Owls can build trust, respect, and deeper relationships. They are not tied to their way and tend to have an open mind for pragmatic solutions that create a win-win experience. The struggle is that owls must have two willing parties to collaborate. These parties must have high levels of communication skills and emotional intelligence. Some conflicts require quick solutions, and this style may take too long. So how do you handle conflict? Are you a turtle, a teddy bear, a shark, a fox, or an owl? What strengths and struggles do you face in your conflict management style? Next, we are going to talk about a method of conflict management called carefrontation. Carefrontation is confronting an issue from a place of care and compassion, and is a skill you can use forever, in any situation. Whenever you are handling conflict, regardless of your conflict management style, you should try and come from a place of care and compassion. There are 4 steps to carefrontation. Step 1, pre-carefrontation, the planning and scanning phase. Step 2, engaging, approaching and introducing the conversation. Step 3 is the actual process of carefrontation, where you explain the problem and identify any need for action. And finally, step 4, follow up with the individual at another time to ensure there are no unresolved problems. Let us take a closer look at each of the steps to carefrontation. Pre-carefrontation is all about self-inventory. It is important to be as prepared for the conversation as possible. Know what your plan is and what you hope to achieve from the conversation. Make sure the time is appropriate and that you are in the right headspace for the conversation. Starting a conversation about a problem you have with your roommate at 2 a.m. is probably not the most ideal time. Step 2 of carefrontation is engaging. Make sure to introduce the situation and what you are approaching the person for. For example, "Hi, do you have a moment? I want to talk with you about X problem." This gives the person you are talking to a chance to be prepared for the conversation as well. If they say that now is not the right moment, schedule a more appropriate time with them. Now for the actual step of carefronting someone. Explain to them why you are addressing the situation. Listen to what they have to say and have an open mind. Make sure you address individual behaviors, not them or their values. Talk about what is needed for action. Finally, follow up with the person. Check in after the situation to make sure there are no unresolved issues. Examine if the behavior changes have been addressed and determine if any additional follow-up needs to be had. Carefrontation takes practice. It's okay if you don't get this perfectly the first time you have to confront a situation. Like any other skill, it requires practice, and then more practice. Remember, you are not alone. You can reach out to your mentors, proctors, or deans if you encounter any situations like roommate issues or issues you need help resolving. Thank you for joining us for this module. In our next module, we will take a look at tips and recommendations for managing stress in college.